guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaine. I live in Seattle and I recently moved into my own apartment, but ever since I moved into the studio, I've been creating a weekly reset routine just to maintain and upkeep my space. And to be honest, before moving here, I was not very diligent about cleaning my living spaces, and I think it came a lot from the mindset that I won't be living in this space permanently. But as I moved into a really small space, I think I've been realizing the importance of just upkeeping and maintaining your space, and it just makes such a big difference when it's clean. And especially because I live in a much smaller space now, I'm forced to see the mess that I create, so I think it's been really helping me to create better habits in cleaning. So I thought I would show you guys what I do every week. Alright, we're going to start off with my kitchen, and thankfully it's tiny, so I do a very simple cleaning routine here. But I just take my multi-purpose cleaning wipes to wipe down my stove. It always gets dirty throughout the week, especially if I'm cooking a lot, and I usually wipe it down right after I cook something, but sometimes I might just be lazy or busy, so this just ensures that it's cleaned. And then I'll wipe down the counter space as well. For my sink, I'm using this cleaning spray that actually foams on the surface, and you just let it sit for a couple of seconds before wiping it down. But I always make sure to wipe down both the outside and inside of my sink because it can get nasty in there. Also, side note, but I love this sponge holder that I got from HomeGoods. It sticks to your sink with a suction, and I love that it saves space. I also recently bought this plant pot, so I switched it out just to give a more clean and minimalistic look for my coffee corner. Next, for my dining table, it's honestly really small, so all I do for it is wipe it down. I got this bouquet of flowers and the pollen has been falling out like crazy, so I'm just cleaning that up. Alright, moving on to my hallway, this is where I keep all my delivery boxes that need to be recycled. And because I just moved into this apartment, I've been buying a lot of decor and random things, so it's been piling up in this corner and it's finally time to clean it up. And even though it really feels like a chore to flatten and recycle my boxes, it makes such a big difference when it's gone and my space is clean. Afterwards, I pulled out my small but mighty vacuum to vacuum down my whole place. I decided to get a cheaper vacuum with a cord, but I definitely support investing in one that's wireless because it will save you all the hassle when you're cleaning. One thing that I always do weekly is clean out my refrigerator, and this has become really important because I live alone and sometimes I don't finish my produce, which is a cadence I'm still figuring out, but I had to throw away this whole bag of kale, which was really sad. I'm also taking out the trash because it can get stinky real quick and you just don't want that lingering in your apartment, especially if you live in a studio like me. Moving on to the bathroom, I think this is my least favorite chore, but it must be done, which is cleaning my toilet bowl. I also do my laundry, and while I'm waiting for it to finish, I'm going to move on to meal prep. This is something I recently started incorporating into my routine because it just helps save so much time and money throughout the week, especially when I'm going into the office and need to pack lunch. This week's recipe is corn salsa and salmon. I know it's very random, but I saw a TikTok recipe and I had to try it out. I also air fried my salmon. And then I portioned everything into Tupperware that I will take with me to work. After cooking, I always light my candle just to help get rid of the scent. And I've been really loving this sandalwood scent recently. And then I do this once a month, but I opened my budgeting Google Sheet to go through my monthly spending and keep track of where my money is going. I have this template where it's split into different categories that I've created based on my lifestyle, and I track how much I've actually spent versus the budget I've set for myself. And recently, I downloaded this app called Oops that helps me categorize all my transactions, which has been really helpful and takes a lot of the manual work away. And you can't have a reset routine without rest. I use this Trader Joe's body butter regularly, and it is amazing and so cheap. Even my relatives in Korea rave about how good this product is. But I spend the rest of the night decompressing, and I was watching Despicable Me 2, which is a solid movie in my opinion. But that was my weekly reset routine, and it's been really helping me to solidify my cleaning habits. Alright guys, I got the Einsteiner and a matcha croffle. Looks so good. They put like these little prints as decor on your tray and it's so cute. Let's try it. Oh, it's so good. Like this croffle texture is amazing. This place is just
I never thought Seattle could do this.
I know. Good morning guys, it is another cloudy day in Seattle, which is not surprising. It's finally hitting fall season here, so it's gonna be cloudy for probably the rest of the year now. Whenever I wake up to cloudy weather, I just feel so sluggish inside and I just don't want to do anything. And it's really bad. It's really hard for me sometimes to feel motivated, but I'm actually doing my first rowing class today with my friend, which I'm really excited about. I've never done it before and honestly I'm a little scared. I think out of all my body parts, I would say my arms are the weakest. I feel like I have like noodle arms, but I'm excited to try something new and fight the sluggishness that I've been feeling, so we're gonna go do that. I didn't sweat that much during this class, but the next day I actually felt super sore in my legs. But I think I was mostly focused on figuring out my form and the rhythm of rowing throughout this class. But of all the workout studios I've been to, this one was definitely the friendliest. I don't think I'll personally get into rowing because I realized I get really bored of repetitive action, which is why I love Pilates because it's a range of different exercises. We did briefly do some exercises off the machine, which was nice, but overall it was a fun experience to try something new. Anyways, thank you all for watching another vlog and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I am reporting live from